A very happy morning to every one of you. Guys, today we are going to see the newspaper called The Hindu and it's related in August 1, 2025. And today we are going to see some of the quite interesting things and some of the few decisions that literally shocked me because you can see here the first one, the Myanmar Junta ends the state of emergency. Yes, this is one of the interesting things because this military person had been entirely conquered the Myanmar for the past 4 to 5 years and now suddenly he have released it means ended the state of emergency and the election is going to be held in the Myanmar. So this will be one of the positive change for the India. So I will tell why this thing is might be occur. And second thing is about the Dharmashala, and you would have known about this kind of things. It means some of the bodies were being buried and sanitary workers told what kind of problems has been going on. So little bit of burial case has been going and now little bit of truth is also emerging from this area. And the next thing we want to just mention is about this one, this blast, because literally it gave a new perspective of how the justice is going so much delaying activities. So another thing you would have known about the Trump, and so at the beginning we can just look into the main information about the front headlines, and later on we can go to the next international and simultaneously to the what's occurring in the India. Okay guys, let's get started. And the first thing in the front page is just given the India is a bright spot, says center amid Trump's attack. So this is one of the most interesting thing because India has been the fourth largest world economy and simultaneously India has been a good relationship partner with a lot of other countries because we would have known above after the Operation Sindoor, especially the missile system called Akash air defense system, a short range air defense system. This missile was been so much exposed. It means a lot of countries paid the interest to get this missile. And you also know about how the Akash missile has been performing during the Operation Sindoor. Not only the Akash was being the main thing, but also the BrahMos 1 and literally a lot of other weapons also showed their extreme performance in the Operation Sindoor and alongside with the other few DRDO institution also mainly involved in the next generation Parley missiles and next generation hypersonic missile and a lot of other things. So instead of having a good relationship with India, now Trump mostly goes against. In his point of view, what he tells is, if it means for example USA product, if it's sold in India means it means nearly 40 to 50% of the thing you are putting tariff Indian person. So I am not, it means if an Indian product is sold in India USA means that product is not involved in so much of tariff. So you are putting nearly 40 to 50% of tariff. Okay, I will also put so much of tariff. So that Donald Trump has imposed nearly 25% of tariff now in the August 1 and tomorrow's date also little bit of other thing. It means about the additional penalties definitely the Donald Trump will come and say. So and one of the main thing, interesting thing he has just told us India and Russia could take their debt economies down together. Wow, this is literally a powerful and it means a diplomatic statement because you can see the debt economy. We can just mention the Russia's economy haven't just grown for the past 4 to 5 years. You would have known about the Ukraine and Russia issue. So due to that, the Russian economy has not been grown and they are heavily imposing in the military equipments only, not improving any kind of infrastructure. You can see in the recent information, you could not hear any information about the Russia, about the GDP growth, about the economic growth, about the new missile system developed and about you could not also learn about the Sukhoi 57, the fifth generation aircraft, a lot of other equipments you could not hear about because Russia's it's like they just represent a false image. But internally, when we open the book, there is nothing inside the book. It's full of empty pages. They can show we have manufactured so lot of drones, a lot of other equipment. But when you open the page, there is nothing inside the Russia. So he calls the Russia as a dead economy. That's a good fair point. But about why he tells about the India as a good dead economy means because we do have a surplus amount of $40 billion with the USA. And suppose if this kind of trade negotiation has been made with the USA and India means this 40 billion the USA surplus amount will be reduced and definitely lot of Indians who are being in the America will be removed from their country and as the Donald Trump president is the only person who says India as a alien partners or other countries as a alien countries. So we need to look over it. And you can also see the anti-American BRICS and high tariff and massive trades with deficit with the USA. So he imposed it means a lot of tariff and a lot of other things with the India. Another thing you could see USA State Department also sanctioned nearly 6 Indian companies and 5 Indian nationals for involvement in trade with Iran. Wow. He can trade with Gulf countries and he can trade with a lot of other countries. But India can't have any trade with any kind of weaker economic sections such as Iran and Russia also. See, the Donald Trump is the only president who thinks of make America great again. But make America great again, but simultaneously make the entire world economy down again. So that's main motive for them. Because you just see, guys, the USA has surplus amount of money. Suppose, for example, let us say, if for about the fifth generation AMCA project, for fifth generation AMCA products, India has it means sanctioned the amount of nearly 15,000 crores to 20,000 crores for construction of this fifth generation aircraft alone guys, to manufacture one to three prototypes. 15,000 to 20,000 crores has been invested upon it. But suppose you can see about the F-35s and about F-22 Raptors, they have been imposed nearly how much? Nearly 70 to 1.5 lakh crores. You just see, guys, how much difference. It's nearly into 6 to 7 times the amount for manufacturing of one jet. You just see, this not made in the recent 2025. Before in nearly in 2010, like that itself, they just started to manufacture this engine. So at the time, the 1.5 lakh crores, you just consider how much huge amount is that will be. So USA had a lot of surplus amount, so they can invest in each and everything. But India is a mostly consumer market and simultaneously a normal market. So we need to have a good relationship with a lot of other countries. So if we impose any kind of sanction trade tariff with India, means definitely India will face lot of trade issues, lot of, it means the economy also might go down. So this thing I need to tell. And suppose in page number 12 and page number 10, they also just told about this thing. So it means the trade deal with India need some more negotiations, because now the trade deal is not been particularly, it means India had not negotiated so much properly with the trade deal with the USA and India. So and you can also see, it means in the future, in the Trump also said, were so much interested to do a lot of dealing with the Pakistan, especially in the oil. And he just tells the Pakistan oils will definitely sell into the Indian market in the future, and calling the Indian economy as a death economy. It means India's economy is totally dead. And it means often Trump used to make himself of the deal maker in the chief. It means he is the main negotiator and he contributes to the world economy like this, like that. So much he just thinks himself. See, mostly you gonna see a fox, and a fox who just puts it means a lion's lion skin, and the fox considers itself as lion. So like that, in my point of view, Donald Trump mostly used to think like this. He doesn't think practically, guys. You just see a lot of information about what the terrorist of Pakistan did in the India, and he just invited the field marshal, the stupid field marshal Asim Munir, and to have talks with him, to have talks with the Donald Trump. You just think, guys, he was one of the main culprit to infiltrate a lot of terrorism in India, and he is having a negotiation with the Pakistan. You just see what kind of person he has. A fox just wore the lion skin and represent himself as a lion, means how this is possible? In his point of view, he only considered America alone. That's it. So, and okay, guys, we can just go to the next information. And suppose if I talk about a little bit, I'll get anger, I think so. And we can just go to the next case. About this Malegaon case. Malegaon blast. Okay, let us name it. And what the main thing is, they had two incidents, not one incident, they had two incidents. In one in 2006, that incident, bomb blast has occurred. In that nearly 37 people have been killed. And in 2008 also, there had another accident. In that 6 people were killed. So this case has been especially related with the 2008 case, not 2006 case. And in the 2006, the 37 were killed, that one. And nearly at the time, 9 Muslims were arrested, because in this area, in this Malegaon, lot of Muslim dominated area is there. So after that, it means what the Maharashtra, it means Maharashtra police force and other kind of Maharashtra special force, they just arrested nearly 9 Muslim young youths. And later on in 2000, it means after nearly 7 to 9 years, they have been granted bail and they have been released. So it means they still haven't found the main culprit who was involved in the 2006 blast. And in 2008, other blast also occurred. But now recently, the entire court, it means after special investigation by NIA, National Investigation Agency, the entire court, they just told who are involved in this blast, they were just, it means granted bail. There is no charge sheet, or there is no other case of thing that has been registered upon these 7 persons. Let me tell you a small thing about this 2008 incident. What occurred is, it's you can see this person, and some of the persons just took her bike. Let us consider this as a bike. So it's a comedy bike, I think so. And let us mention here, it's a bike, and this bike belongs to this who's a Pragya Singh Tahur. Okay, Tahur. And the Tahur bike has been taken, and a lot of explosives have been placed upon it. So this is the explosives, and they just tells where this kind of explosives were being used means they took from the Lieutenant Colonel Prasad, and the Lieutenant Colonel Prasad bought some kind of explosives, and with the help of him they just placed the explosive in this bike, and later on they just made into the lot of group of people's areas, and later on the blast up and 6 people were killed. And you just see the guys, in 2008 this case has been registered. It means in 2008 this bomb blast has been occurred, and you can see in 2025 all the 7 members who were made the charge sheet upon them, and who were been, it means continuously going in the process of the court, and about the other kind of things. Now in 2025 they just told there is not enough evidence, and there also, it means the evidence upon these kind of 7 members was fully falsified and full of false information. So due to not having any kind of evidence, there all the 7 members were giving in a, it means they are just moving out. That's it. It's so finished. You see, in 2008 the case has been, and see the time lapse, and in 2008 the case has been registered, and 2025 the case has been delivered. So you just see guys, nearly how much years, 10, nearly how much, 17 to 18 years it has been took to solve the entire case. And until that, how many other culprits would have been involved, and how many other kind of person would have been just run away. So we would not know like that kind of thing. So this shows the time delay. At sudden introspection they are not doing, at the proper investigation still they haven't done, because you can see at the beginning the Maharashtra police force took the entire case, and later on it was transferred to CBA, and later on it was transferred to NIA, National Investigation Agency. So how many people have been involved? So again and again they are doing from the sketch. Maharashtra will go and investigate, special team will form a special team, and they will perform a case study, and later on it will shift to CIA, and from scratch they will do, from the beginning they will do, and again to NIA, and from again the NIA what to do from the scratch. So the time lapse will be so much high, so much time of, it means funding will be needed, and so much time will be wasted, and until that the culprit who have been involved in this case, they will flee to other countries, they will go to any kind of other countries, this is Malaysia, Singapore, or something, they will go, and they will enjoy their life freely, and other kind of person will get involved in that, and later on the lot of years they will be wasted. So this kind of thing should not occur. So justice should be provided at the right time, within minimum amount of time. Another one thing I have to just say, in this it has been given, terrorism has no religion, advocates violence. This is a good statement, guys. Okay, just we can go to the next one. And heavy rain to return to Northern Coast Delta district from August 2. So it means in the previous July month, only 10.4 centimeters of rainfall has been issued, but it means 12 centimeters should have been reduced, but only less than nearly how much, 1.8 1.6 centimeter has been less than received in the July. So remaining kind of other thing, it means in the upcoming month of August and September, there might be any kind of extra rainfall, they have been just mentioned, especially in the Tanjavur, Kadalur and Puducherry. It means a little bit of portion that's been present in the Tamil Nadu. So another kind of things, okay, we can, okay, this one I think so, Pannirselvam, who was a, it means ADMK member, but now he just quits from the NDA and goes and meets Stalin. It means MK Stalin, who is the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, twice. So definitely, while before both of them were opposition parties, Stalin was other party member and Pannirselvam was other party member. Both used to fight it in the verbal words along with each other. But now he quits from his own party and NDA, and now he is going to join Stalin. That might be any kind of other execution or other kind of any talks would have been made between these two. And one good initiative was done by the Chief Minister Stalin. Policy released for transgender persons. Wow, this is a good thing, because certain kind of policies only we do put for males and females, and now certain policies has been released by the transgender. It's a good thing that has been done by Tamil Nadu. And next thing, okay, this one I just wanted to mention. You can see here Myanmar ends state of emergency and plans to hold elections. So it's in 1 month I'll just say what happened. It means where is that person's name? Suki. It means Suki government. It means at the beginning in 2020 they had a Myanmar election. In that, the military election also, it means the military party also participated, but later on, the election, it means the People's Party just they won by nearly 80% of the vote. And during that time, the military party also told you have been doing any kind of a wrong assumption like that. So later on, the it means the military, it means what to say, the army persons, they just took control of the entire Myanmar because they just told you're doing wrong kind of thing. So we declare the state of emergency means whenever a country declare mostly state of emergency means all the political power will go towards the military side. So later on a lot of talks has been occurred between the Myanmar and Tamil Nadu the other world of countries. You could also see why after nearly 4 to 5 years this kind of general election is going to help means definitely there will be Trump in it because at the recent 3 to 4 days information this especially the who is his name general and senior general and also with the other kind of top most general Junath who praised the Modi. It means you are doing so great like that. So due to the pricing the Donald Trump reduced the sanctions against the Myanmar certain kind of countries and factories also. So definitely Trump would have been played any kind of role in it or any kind of other, it means members would have also played in it also, I think so. And if this Myanmar hold the election means definitely it will be a good beneficial thing to the India because Myanmar certainly holds lot of boundary locations. It is border locations with the alongside with the India. You would have known about the Manipur and the Meghalaya and little bit of other parts that's been located in the northeastern side along with the Myanmar. So if any kind of general party and elections is there mean definitely it will be both beneficial for the Myanmar as well as for the India. And the other thing is you can see here Pakistan court jails nearly 200 support of Imran Khan. So this is a useless country, so there is no need of talking about this useless country. But anyways, we should know this information what's been occurred. So especially this Imran Khan and the other part supporters, they just told especially the party people, it means they are so much attacks against the military officers and the governor's building. So they have been charged sheet and they have been imposed, it means termed in the jail sentence. So again they are increasing the jail. It means Imran Khan to nearly 10 years in the prison like that. They are still increasing the, it means jail sentence. And you can see also here, see as I told before, France was the first G7 countries to recognize Palestine as state. Now see the Canada to recognize Palestine state announces PM Mark Carney. So this is also a good thing because and he also told the general election should be occurred and the Palestine should have a self-proclaimed government. So this is a good thing. Let us see a lot of other countries now will also support the Palestine as a state. And as I said in yesterday's information, the India and the Syria had opened a embassy and that's a good deal because now Syria, as I said in today's news, the Syria was the main central hub for the entire each and every trade along with the Gulf countries. And let me show you the picture for clear understanding of you. So you can see here and see Syria is there, so a lot of other trade and lot of other Mediterranean Sea and Black Sea and Caspian Sea and a lot of Turkey, Israel, Lebanon and Jordan and Iraq, Iran. So a lot of other countries also been placed in the Syria. So that's why Syria is so much important. Now the Russian government, Russia and Syria to bolster ties and reviews agreement made in Hazardera. So now they are improving the trade talks between the two countries. So this is also a good thing. And this thing. Yes, and one of the other thing that's related to business is Tata Motors to acquire Italian CV companies, commercial vehicle companies, Iveco. So for nearly 38,000 crores cost. This is such a so much huge amount of cost because Tata Motors has also purchased the Land Rover and the Jaguar, and now they have lot of manufacturing companies in the Europe countries, especially in the manufacturing of commercial vehicles. Now again Italian company which is in the European Union, they just purchased Iveco, a car company that heavily manufactures light, medium and heavy vehicles, and that vehicles is mostly used for construction, mining and municipality purpose, simultaneously a little bit of the passenger purpose too. So now they have just mentioned this because this is a huge amount of deal that Tata Motors has been committed. So we should also see how this is related to India. So definitely India is a growing market, especially in the EV sector alongside with the passenger vehicle in the it's especially in the internal combustion engine vehicle also. So if they purchase this kind of Iveco for nearly 30,000 crores, means definitely they would have any kind of futuristic trend in the European sector. Especially the European sector will also manufacture a lot of electric vehicle cars, not importing lot of EV cars from the China. So they would have did a case study, and they would have did certain kind of other things to capture the European market. Another one thing, so this is one of the interesting thing, these two things you could have see this. Rahul Gandhi literally in this speech, I literally like a little bit of about him, and simultaneously about this advanced frigate Himagiri armed with BrahMos missile and delivery to Navy. Yes guys, this is literally such a important thing. So if you reach this video, means please do watch this entire video. So advanced frigate Himagiri armed with BrahMos missile delivered to Navy. So this is a good thing guys, and this has been manufactured by Garden Reach Shipyard Limited and engineers in Kolkata. So okay, why this project is so much important, means this frigate is it means used for a lot of patrol activities and a lot of other surveillance activities. It's generally of so much lesser weight. It's generally of nearly 6,700 tons only. Suppose when we compare with the frigate and the destroyer, frigates are just nearly 6,700 and the destroyer will be more than 10,000 to 12,000 tons. So it will be in a huge weight. So that's the class of destroyers. So frigates, suppose for example, frigates can carry about 8 BrahMos, means destroyer can carry more than 16 BrahMos missile. And as long as the BrahMos missile, a lot of other equipments can be carried by destroyers. But the traveling speed of frigate is so much higher. You can see here about nearly 28 knot speed of traveling speed the frigate has, but destroyer can't travel so much because it's a huge displacement weight. So that's why we need to invest more in the frigate class, and the India is involved in the project 17A. So in this project 17A, 7 frigate will be commissioned. It means will be manufactured at the cost of 45,000 crores with MDLG's Maharashtra Similar Limited and alongside the Garden Reach Shipbuilders. So this is a good initiative that's one be taken by the Indian Navy and alongside with the Indian government. And suppose if you ask this frigate is only important, not. Frigate alongside with the destroyer is also important. So you can see here P15B, it means P15B, that it means this is a project for the entire destroyer class. This is Visakhapatnam class destroyer class. So they are also bolstering a lot of other kind of trade alongside with the equipments to build this destroyer in this kind of frigate class. So other one thing I have to just inform you, you can see here mostly 80% of this thing is full of indigenous content. Okay guys, why it is so much important to build the navy, especially in the ships and frigates and destroyers and Indian aircraft carriers and a lot of other patrol vehicles, surveillance vehicles, because it's so much important guys, because you would have known about string of pearls, because China's strategy moved to counteract and to reduce the dependency on India and to destroy the entire coastal areas with India. So to counteract this string of pearls, we need to commission a lot of frigate class and lot of destroyer class ships. So when we have a lot of this kind of thing, we can control a lot of South China Sea areas, and alongside that we can also got a lot of Indian Ocean territories. So this gives an upper hand for the Indian territories. So you would have known about the Hambantota and about I forgot that name, especially if this is India, and you can see here this is Sri Lanka. Here Hambantota will be there, and this is China. And at the, I don't think so, the year between of 3 to 4 years before, I think so, a ship, it means a spy ship of the particular name I couldn't remember, that had a traveling to the Sri Lanka, because at the time we thought of testing a intercontinental ballistic missile of Agni. So during the time this ship was traveled in the and deported in the Hambantota port. So this also literally led to a lot of conspiracy and a lot of problems between the India, China and alongside the Sri Lanka. So that's why this kind of frigate class and destroyer class must be so much important. Suppose if I want to give a comparison between India and China, see, frigate for India, frigate has only 13, and you can see the Chinese has nearly 50 plus frigates, and destroyer class you can say only India has 10 and China has nearly 45 plus. And aircraft carriers we do have only 2, INS Vikramaditya and INS Vikrant, but China has nearly 3 aircraft carriers. So submarines, when you compare the submarines, India has do have 17 and China has nearly 70 plus. So this gives mostly upper hand between of China. But China, since it has lot of problems with the South China Sea countries, it need to improve in this navy sector, because Chinese equipment is not so much well qualified equipment. You would have known about this PL-15 missiles, a lot of other Chinese aircrafts, and recently you would have seen about the Bangladesh Chinese aircraft just crashed into the school sector. So especially in the defense sector, China lacks little bit in my point of view guys. And now we are going to see one of the interesting thing that Rahul Gandhi has just told about the Narendra Modi, and you can see here the endorsing US President Donald Trump statement, the Indian economy is a death economy. Leader of opposition, it means Trump, it means he just tells, even Trump knows this, the Indian economy is a worst and dead economy. But Nirmala Sitharaman and Narendra Modi still they don't know India is a dead economy, because they just still making the Indian people to believe you are being in a rich economy and you are being in a growing economy, and we do live in a dead economy. That Donald Trump president knows, but Modi and Nirmala Sitharaman still they don't know what is the use of this having this, and you can see that running the country to the ground. So they are not improving the. It means improving the country. They are taking the country to the downward side. Another thing you can see, everybody knows that Indian economy is dead. I am glad that President Trump has stated a fact, but still both of the persons in the Indian BJP persons still they don't know this kind of thing. What is the use? So it means the world, the whole world knows the BJP destroyed the economy to help Adani. Was literally, guys. So literally we should note this point, because BJP government literally will help a lot of things to the Gautam Adani, and you would have known about the Hindenburg, and that's been an organization that's been present in America. And since Gautam Adani has, it means gave a lot of funds and a lot of other things to the USA, this Hindenburg entire was been shut down, and you would have known about this nearly 6 to 7 months, I think so. I'm not having any kind of exact time duration of it. And he also attacked the foreign policy. Still the external affairs minister gives a speech that we do have a genius foreign policy. See, he just told, in one hand, it means in one hand the USA is opposing us, in other hand the China is telling wrong thing about us. You can see the on other hand there is China, and in some other third case, and we sent delegation across the globe. It means we send a lot of people to the globe, and still no country has condemned Pakistan. So this is a really a good thing, guys, because these three things was entirely truthfully said by the Rahul Gandhi. And you can see here, Modi did not say that no country condemned Pakistan. Trump is having lunch with the Pakistan minister chief. Yes, this is literally true. They are having a lot of talks within both other. And see, guys, this is also a good thing. See, no one attacked India to stop Operation Sindoor. He tells, it means Modi tells, and 25% tariff, okay, extra plus bonus tariff. You take it. Like that, just Donald Trump goes in a rapid mode way, guys. And suppose we need to, okay, let's go to the next one. So, next thing, Lieutenant General Pushpender Singh, now named as new Army Vice Chief. Before the Army Vice Chief was NS Raja Subramaniam, now he has been resigned because of his age. And later on, now the Pushpender Singh has this took the role of the Chief Army Vice Chief. So that's a good thing. And we can just go to the next one, and here you can see Maharashtra scraps 10% of the economical weaker section quota in the private medical college. Yes, before they just impossible to improve this kind of 10% economical weaker section quota, but now they have just scrapped the entire thing. But instead of medicals in engineering field and arts and science field, this 10% economical weaker section quota will be there, but in medical they won't be. So see, guys, comparing to the engineering, medical market is such a vast market. And a lot of private partners is being involved. See, private means you would have definitely involved. What kind of problems will be going with the private and the government political parties and political members? So a lot of money transaction definitely would have gone. So, okay, you can just go to the next one. Next one is, I think so, this one will be a good thing, because you would have known about the MS Swaminathan, who was such a great person. Due to his contribution only, the entire Indian economy has been sustained and has been grown in the food security. So we need to praise him, guys. And Modi to inaugurate science conference to mark MS Swaminathan birthday ceremony. It's going to be held in August 7. So that's a good thing that's been given by the Modi. And at the time, it means they will release a 100 rupees coin alongside with this face on the backside. So let us see how the shape of the coin will be there. And the other thing. So you can see here. So at the beginning I just thought, wow, what kind of planet is this? But later on I just looked over it. So not Mars, but Maharashtra. Wow, Maharashtra is just telling we will soon reach $1 trillion economy in 2030. But see the condition of the whole Maharashtra. Literally, it's such a useful project that have been made by the Maharashtra government. See, instead of wasting lot of funds to build a water storage plant, see, they have completely manufactured a lot of water storage facility in the road itself. We need to praise the government, guys. Why you are putting like this kind of picture? Literally, it hurts me, guys. So see, lot of water harvesting here, water harvesting here, water harvesting. See, due to this, directly the groundwater level will be so much increased. Please praise these kind of things, guys. Why? Okay, we can just go for the next information. Yes, in in Dharmashala, now little bit of lot of, especially the bones has been found, especially the skull. This still they did not find out, but lot of bones, nearly 15 bones were been found, mostly were men's bones. So they are still deeply having the investigation upon it. And now see at the end, I'll just tell some of the basic new information. So Malayalam rapper faces rape charge against the doctor. So Malayalam rapper, who you would have known this person, I think so, Hindras Morley, and now he has been filed by a doctor against a rape case. That the doctor just he told me that I will marry her, that he will marry me, but later on he just gone to the next other girl. So he files a rape case on him. And another thing, Kerala to launch scheme to collect used liquor bottle. So instead of collecting liquor bottle, they can have a scheme to entirely demolish this kind of liquor bottle, I think so. And the other thing, and oh guys, this is also a good thing, because the cancer, because nowadays the cancer has been so much increased. And so if you have any kind of problems, means you just go and take a good scan, I think so. Not don't take in a wrong way, but because as nowadays the cancer status and cancer percentage level in the peoples has been tremendously increased, especially in the stomach cancer and breast cancer, and little bit of lung and throat cancer, because throat cancer due to, you would have known about the smoking activities, and alcohol about the stomach cancer, intestine cancer. So little bit of just testing is so much enough, I think so. And next thing, this one also, because times is going so much higher. And this one also a good thing, water released from Bhavani Sagar Dam into lower Bhavani Sagar canal project, for canal for the first crop of season. See, as the Pongal season is going to come upon, so now it means water is releasing, and so this is a good thing that's been done. So I think so. So next thing you can see, sub school teacher killed in accident as one bus runs over her. So this is literally sad information, sad news I just want to tell to you. And that's it, I think so, guys. Okay, tribal man dies in toilet of forest ranger office, and custodial case has been registered. So they have just told some kind of what to say, what is it, gutka, sorry, ganja case has been registered upon his tribal man, and later on they just took into custody, and a lot of beatings, and later on they just telling it the tribal person was in the toilet, and later he just committed suicide. But custodial that might be had occurred in their point of view, so the case has been registered, so the investigation will be going on. So I think so today we can wind up the section. And okay guys, I think so you would have liked today's information. If you like, just put a like, and comment in what kind of other information I can give you in a clarity way. So okay guys, have a good day and take care. Okay, then tata, bye bye, see you in the next video.